Happy Father's Day. Father's Day for me has become a very bittersweet time. Of course, my father is no longer here and he's passed. And my children's father is no longer here. So Father's Day has a different kind of meaning now for me and my family. It is a day of remembrance, even though every day we remember them. But today it's especially, I'm not exactly sure what the word is I want to use, bittersweet. So anyway, thought I would come on today and do a reading for Father's Day. Messages from our fathers that have passed on, messages to fathers who are here, and messages for us. So whatever you can glean from this reading that I'm going to do today will be a wonderful thing. I picked cards today, different than my usual cards. I picked cards that were more what I felt were maybe a little more masculine. So let's get started and see what Spirit has to share with us today. All right. Just pick the deck closest to me. This deck here is called Divine Animal Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. So anyway, Spirit, I thank you for the day that we have today, the day that represents fathers, but of course we know that every day represents fathers. Thank you for the fathers that are here on this earth now, and also for the fathers who have passed on to the other life and are on the other side. And yet we feel their spirits with us still. Thank you for the messages that you're going to give us. Thank you. You know, cards get irritated if you don't use them all the time. And I have not used these cards for a very long time. Well, I think they're a little bit irritated with me. So it may take me longer than usual to have one that Spirit wants us to talk about come out. Okay, the first card that I picked from this pack is Wolverine. Fierceness. Wolverine. Fierceness. Well, that is a warrior card if I ever saw one, isn't it? There's a man there holding up his sword with his shield, with Spirit behind him, the light shining down upon him, ready to protect and serve his family, ready to protect and serve his line of lineage. This goes back to our ancestors. Fierceness. What a father wouldn't do to protect his family. What comes out when you need to come forward and protect your family. You would do anything. You would lay your life down to protect the ones that you love. And our fathers would do that for us. Our fathers here now and our fathers that have passed. Even on the other side, they are still protecting us. And then I'm going to pick another card. And this one is called the Sacred Spirit. And let's see what goes with fierceness. The Father's protection. How fierce he can be when it comes to protecting the ones that he loves. And not just the ones that he loves, but for what he stands for his tribe. Beautiful card. Sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. So there we have the female, the mother. So it is sacred divinity, both male and female, mothers and fathers, working together. They both have their power. They both have spirit shining down upon them. There would be no fathers without mothers, would there? There would be no families without fathers and mothers. It takes two. So we have the fierceness of the divine masculine. And the power of the mother. Now I'm picking a card from Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And I picked animal cards in these cards, like I said earlier, because I felt like they were more masculine. Flipped over. And the animal spirit that we picked out today was giraffe. Giraffe spirit. See the big picture. See the big picture. Big picture. It's families, legacy. It's the fierceness of the male spirit, the Wolverine. And it's the sacred divinity of the female spirit. That it takes two paths ahead, two paths. That is what we need to see in the big picture, that it takes both man and women, male and female. There's not one good without the other. You can't move forward without the other. We need to walk with equality. have our sacred purposes. All right. So those are the 3 cards that I've picked for Father's Day. And now I'm going to pick a card from a message from Spirit. Okay, the message from Spirit today. These are from John Holland. Cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It is time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So this is the message that Spirit has for us today. Which was supposed to be a reading pertaining to Father's Day. And the message that I'm getting so far is it takes 2. It takes divine feminine and divine masculine. And then we get the message of cleanse. And I think what this card is saying to us is that we need to cleanse our minds of the beliefs that we've had for centuries and centuries, that it's just about male power. And we get rid of the old way of thinking, move into a new way of thinking where it is of equal power. It is male and female. Both have their sacred purposes. One is not better than the other. So we need to cleanse the old thoughts, let go of the old thoughts. That is the bigger picture we're looking at here. All right. Now I'm picking an angel card. Okay, didn't want to come out. Breathe. Take in cleansing breaths. Renew your spirit. Renew your mind. Let go of the old. Breathe in the new. Okay, let's see what this angel, Raphael, has to tell us. Breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. To release old patterns. to release old thoughts. It's pretty cool. That's what Spirit's telling us today, on Father's Day, that it's both male and female. We work together. We have to respect each other. I believe that that's how it used to be way long time ago, before the Christian church put its dirty little fingers all over everything. It made men the hierarchy. It made God a man. And put women way, way down below. That's the old way of thinking. I believe our ancestors, before the Christian church came along, they worked together. They knew their purpose. They knew that the men were very important. They knew the women were very important. They knew that they were sacred. They respected each other. What a wonderful world it would be if we could get back to that place. And Spirit is telling us that's where we need to get back to. I may never see it in my lifetime, but maybe in the future. All right, let's pick a stone. Red jasper, root chakra, healthy boundaries. We need to have healthy boundaries. We need to know when to set our limits, what we can accept and what we cannot accept, and not be afraid to speak up and say, no, I cannot accept this, or no, this is not the way it should be. To set healthy boundaries, to stand firm on our ground, grounded into the mother, knowing that we have the right and the power to set healthy boundaries. This is for all of us, male and female. We are equal. One can't survive without the other. One can't survive without the other. This is the message I'm getting for Father's Day. I think it's pretty cool. It's not just about fathers. It's about fathers and mothers, family. All right, let's see. I guess I'll go with a color. And the color I picked today is Spirit. The hero's journey. Spirit. The hero's journey. Well, it's just what Spirit is telling us. And the whole message here today is what Spirit wants us to know, what Spirit wants us to hold in our hearts. What Spirit wants us to do is to take a new look at things. And that is that it's both male and female together, that work together, create together. That things have gotten so skewed over the centuries, and we need to get back to the old ways. I think that's it. I am closing out with an affirmation for the day. I am connected with a higher power. I am connected to spirit. The wisdom and intelligence of the universe is mine to use. I trust in life to support me. Okay. Time for us to breathe. And by breathing, we're cleansing our souls. And we're letting go of the old. Or maybe what we're letting go of is old thought patterns. Because what we want to get back to is the old of our ancestors, where both male and female had their sacred purpose. One could not survive without the other. And even in this day, still one cannot survive without the other. So we need to take a new look at things, which is really an old way of looking at things. Spirit wants us to go back to the old ways. Doesn't mean that we can't have our technologies and all our conveniences of modern life. Just means that we need to work together, male and female. Have a sacred union, mutual respect. Anyway, that's what I'm coming up with today. I hope it makes sense. So, whatever you do for the rest of your day, I hope it's a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.